Hey, what's good with y'all? We got team of the season warm-up Fut Champs. So we finna talk about real life footy. We finna do a UCL recap. And then we got some music shit. So far, starting 11. Up top, we got Mbappe.
Do something. Do something. I'm in a 4x4. Yeah, I got my wrist hook. The chain, here comes the thing. I got a Taylor.
On the left wing, we got the Pusis winner, Garnacho. On the right flank, we got the wonder kid, Wanyeri. In midfield, we got one of the GOATs, Zidane. So this is our starting 11. Let's get to the game.
Ready? Get set. Go.
Hey, so this is the first person we played against. Like we were saying before, it's team of the season. So right now, it's the team of the season warm-up. So they did a re-release of the top rated cards. Hey, so these re-release cards are gonna be in the rewards and shit. Hey, so right here, we got some of the inform cards. And then right here, we got some of the promo cards. Hey, so right here, it's just like the mini release. You know, next up, they got the official cards. So you need to save some of your rewards, and then you need to stock up on the player picks and shit. Hey, you know there's gonna be crazy SBCs, so you need to save some of your cards as well. Hey, so part of this mini release before, you know, the actual shit is like the Evo, you know, cosmetic cards and shit. So with this shit, you can customize like the color of your card and shit. I know some niggas might not care, but like, you know, when the start 11 shows up and then y'all got y'all like own customized cards and shit, that shit kinda hard, bro. Hey, so the example right here, we got is Hazard. So they added back that FIFA 18 team of the season card design. So that's the blue one. Hey, so they also added that Foot birthday card. It's like the light blue shit. But yeah, just wanted to let y'all know if y'all was trying to do that shit. Alright, so next up we got the Champions League recap for the quarterfinals. So the last vid, we did Arsenal and Real Madrid. So we got the other three left. So yeah, bro. So for the first leg, PSG won 3-1. So in the beginning of the second leg, they continued that shit. You know, they went up 2-0 with both their left backs contributing and shit. So with those two goals included, they were pretty much up 5-1, you know, just between both of the legs and shit. So yeah, after that, Tielemans got a goal, and he made that shit, what, 5-2 on aggregate. So yeah, second half was mostly Villa, bro. That nigga Rashford was creating hella chances, man. So yeah, bro, McGinn got that first goal. And for the second one, man, it was all Rashford. He created that goal. Hey, that nigga been back in form this season, bro. This shit just goes to show that you can't coach every player the same way, bro. For a player like that, bro, you gotta keep him engaged with this shit. Like, you gotta get him on the ball. He's gonna do his shit. But yeah, after those two goals, it was 5-4. And then PSG held it down for the rest of the game. So they advanced. Alright, so next up we got Barca and Dortmund. So that first leg, Barca won like 4-0. Hey, so this game was pretty much all Dortmund, bro. They even had an own goal. But their striker, you know, Gerasi, if that's how you pronounce it, he scored a hat-trick. So pretty much with this one, bruh scored 2 goals early on. And then like one of their fullbacks scored an own goal. So at that point, that shit was 5-2. And then, you know, in the second half, that's when he scored that header. But it was like towards like the 80th minute. But yeah, bro, good thing for Barca is they had 4 goals in that first leg. So that shit pretty much carried them through. So yeah, on this one, they advanced on, you know, just total goals and shit. Hey, so for the last game, it was Bayern and Inter. So like we said before, we already did the Arsenal and Real Madrid. It was on our Fut draft vid. So if y'all missed that, go check that out. So yeah, they had 2 goals. Lautaro scored the first one. You know, he linked up with Thuram. And then on the second one for Tess, he scored. You know, for Bayern, they subbed in Muller, and then he got the goal. So for the second leg, Inter came in with the 3-5-2. That's their typical formation. And then Bayern, they came in with the 4-2-3-1. Like I was saying with my other vids, man, you know, Inter's rocking with that 3-back. And then Bayern plays with like a high line. So, you know, these games always good. So for the first half, nothing really happened, you know. They both played into each other's formations. But yeah, bro, second half was when that shit started heating up. So like 10 minutes into the second half, bro, Harry Kane showed up. Yeah, bro, typical striker's goal on that one, bro. Nigga took like 2 touches, found the space, then put that shit in the net. Hey, it might have been because they was hosting the game, but right after that shit, Inter answered back.
Inzaghi, Marco centurează, balul este 6 metri, gol! Marchează Lautaro Martinez și explodează arena din Milano.
Hey, I told y'all last year, bro, that nigga Lautaro is underrated. With him, he'll go like a few games, maybe like 5 to 7 without getting a goal. Then you'll see like a few games after that shit, bro, he turns into like the most informed striker in the world. But yeah, last year I showed y'all, bro, I had him up there for that Ballon d'Or shit. You know, he won like the Copa America, the Italian Cup and all that. But yeah, after Lautaro's goal, like 4 minutes later, Pavard scored. So yeah, if you include the Bayern goal and these two, it was 4-2 overall at that point. Bayern got like one last goal in, but you know, after that, you know, Inter subbed in some defenders and shit. They clamped that shit up. Hey, so this how the Champions League semi is looking like. It's gonna be Arsenal, PSG, and Barca and Inter. So yeah, you know with me, I'm with Arsenal, so I got Arsenal going through against PSG. I feel like PSG moved their fullbacks too far up. And Arsenal's like pretty good with their back four, so I feel like there's gonna be space left in behind for the wingers. So yeah, I feel like Arsenal's pretty much gonna go through on this one. That Barca and Inter shit gonna be end to end, cause with like Inter, they play with like a 3-back, and they're all like interchanging and shit. So sometimes their CDMs go into center back, and then they push other players up and shit. So I fuck with how they play and shit. Barca got that front 3, bro. I showed y'all in that other video, their output is damn near on like MSN level. So if they could just play how they've been playing the whole season, they should be straight. But shit, all the Champions League shit aside, bro, the best game of the week, or damn near the best game of the year, was between Man United and Lyon. So the first leg, it was 2-2. I think Lyon hosted that shit. So yeah, Man United hosted that second leg. You know, it was at Old Trafford. This how some of the Lyon supporters showed up. So yeah, that's just their ultras and shit. You know, on like Ye's track, Carnival, he just used like ultras as the chorus and shit. So yeah, that's them. So yeah, in the first half, Man United had like 2 goals. So they was up 4-2 at the half. And then in the second half, Lyon came back. They scored 2 goals as well. So pretty much this shit was tied and it was going to extra time and shit, right? But hey, right before that shit, Tolito got a red card. But shit, that ain't matter like early on in like extra time though. Like Lyon came through, they scored like 2 goals. So yeah, Szursky, he scored that first goal. And then Lacazette scored the second one. Bro, I really only came to watch this game for like 2 players. It was for like Garnacho, since he's in the starting 11. And then Szursky, since we talked about him in like one of the vids. They both played pretty good. But yeah, that nigga Szursky, he definitely gonna be in that transfer window, bro. But yeah, after those 2 goals, Man United had one of the craziest comebacks. Hey, that was one of the best comebacks I've seen in a minute. Hey, they had their former coach, you know, Sir Alex in the building as well, so you couldn't write a better script for that match, bro. Hey man, that nigga Young Thug finna release his project, UI Scuddy. So yeah, they said this is the alternate cover. So this the billboard they made for it. If you could see it, that shit finna be out in like May. Hey, so since it is team of the season, we finna see what we can do with his card. We ain't got like the rating and shit yet, cause you know, it's a team of the season, so it's kinda rated different. But yeah, once we get more details on the album, we gonna speak on that shit. And then we gonna make a card for it. Hey, so if y'all was there for like the Cardi and Trap shit, it's gonna be kinda like this. But yeah, man, y'all make sure to subscribe. We got custom tactics for all the formations. We also got Fut Champs highlights and rewards, man. Check me out and catch y'all.